What's up? What's up? It's Parker back with another video. Yeah, so it's good to see y'all again. Today we're gonna talk about coronavirus.
Coronavirus! I'm telling you!
We're gonna talk about coronavirus again because let's just face it, this is what's going on right now in life. Okay, so here's a quick little rundown of what I've been thinking a lot about everything, right? So most recently, the state of Tennessee, our governor decided to reopen the economy. And the question, really is how soon is too soon? You know, we're reopening the economy because people need to take care of their families, and that's no question at all. This pandemic hit our country so hard, so fast. We had all of the warning signs. We had plenty of time to get ready. However, it didn't happen that way, and so we weren't ready. And we were way behind when it came to the country, to the United States, and it hit so hard, and it's been really, really tough. New York being the epicenter, hundreds of thousands of people are dying from this virus. How soon is too soon to open our economy? Well, it's a tough call. And I'm gonna start with this. If people, because on April the 19th, people were protesting here in Tennessee, all over the state, protesting the stay-at-home orders. And I'm thinking this, our community, our citizens, our neighbors, our brothers and sisters in our state are so downtrodden because they can't work that they are willing to risk public health so that they can bring home some money to their family. And that's an issue that we have got to talk about. I don't know who I need to talk to say what we're gonna do to change things. I need to run for Congress, basically, so that I can put my 2 cents in and let them know, hey, what are we gonna do to help our community? Because the government is supposed to be taking care of its citizens. If you ask me, isn't that the whole purpose of it? But well, the government isn't taking care of its people. They're saying, hey, let the governors decide and reopen if you need to. Don't reopen. Do whatever you want to do. Does that really help? Does that really help our community? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that we should follow the CDC, the World Health Organization, follow in the footsteps of, Italy and these countries that kept things locked down for a good long time. And hopefully that'll make a difference. The fact that states are reopening and they're opening up restaurants, and some states are opening up hair salons and barbershops and tattoo parlors and the gym and hair stores. And then there are other states that are doing it in phases, right? So Tennessee, well, specifically Davidson County, they're opening it up in 4 phases, and each phase is contingent upon the previous phase not being, overwhelmed by COVID-19 cases. So y'all can look this up, but I went ahead and did the homework for you. You're welcome. The way it works is phase 1, they're gonna open up restaurants, retail stores, and I feel like that's all. They're not opening up bars and movie theaters and hair places and tattoo. They're not doing all of that. They're doing a little bit. And then after 14 days, if the cases haven't flattened or declined, then they'll go to phase 2. And phase 2 is where you're opening up your hair salons, your barbershops, etc. And then phase 3, after phase 2 of 14 days with no rise in cases, If it don't rise, then they go into phase 3. But if it does, then they're going. It can be very confusing because you've got people who don't know what to do, who to listen to. There are people who are very anxious to get out of the house, me included. Although I don't mind being at home because I have a very comfortable home. I have my dog here. I can work from home. I'm saving a lot of money on gas from working from home. However, at the same time, after I get off work, I can't go anywhere to blow off steam. If I want to go to the movies and watch a good movie, or go out to have drinks with my friends, or go shopping, or just go to the park, it's all closed for good reason. It's not worth, to me, it's not worth the risk to go out and get a haircut. I have one of the best barbers in the city. In my opinion, I think he is the best barber in the city. Shout out to Cali. However, I'm not gonna go up in there. He only takes appointment, and he's very, very hygienic with his stuff. However, what about the other person that just came up in there? I don't know. Is he wiping down the whole seat? Is he wiping down I don't know. And as much as I really want to go to the barber, because believe you, underneath it all, I'm really rough. Underneath it all, okay. But underneath it all, it's a struggle over here. And I don't want to just, I'm up here wearing this hat. I want to show off a fresh haircut too. However, I'm not about to go out and risk it just for a good looking haircut. I want a new tattoo. I want this whole chest piece. I'll wait. I want to do a lot of things. I want to travel. This whole reopening of the economy, as important as it is, because it is important that we get our economy back up and running, I don't believe I don't believe it's worth the risk of public health. And what also is kind of concerning, and I think has also fueled this fire of reopening the economy, is the stance of people who are saying, you're taking away our fundamental rights to work, or this is slavery. This is compared to slavery. Is it? Is it? Is it? No, it ain't slavery. This ain't the slavery. This is privileged Americans feeling the pressure of staying at home to keep people safe. And what's also concerning is the amount of COVID-19 cases that are killing Black and brown people. Yeah. So you have to think, it's so many different factors that come into this. I have a voice, and I want to make sure I put this out there. Stay at home. Wash your hands. Take your shoes off when you come in the house. If you're going out to public, don't take your shoes off up in that room, in your bed. Take them off outside. Take a shower when you come back to the house. Reopening the economy is going to happen. The United States cares too much about money to keep its people safe. Honestly, we need to be taken care of by our government. We pay taxes every year, so therefore that money that we've been paying, it has got to come back to us somehow to keep us safe from this killer coronavirus that we know nothing about. We know a little bit about it, but we still don't know how to cure it. There's no vaccine. People are still dying. Millennials, we are still dying. Generation X, they're dying. Baby boomers, they're dying. Our kids, they're like, babies are, so it's a lot to comprehend and to take in, and there are so many different factors that we could talk about for this coronavirus. Today, I'm just focusing on the whole reopening of the economy, and I don't want everyone to get so excited because things are open to just go rushing out because there's a second wave coming in the wintertime, and that is going to be probably even worse because you already know people get sick in the wintertime. You get those colds. You're going in and out of the house. It's cold. You take a shower. Your head is you wash your hair, and you go outside, and you got a head cold. And now maybe it's coronavirus. Maybe it's a basic cold. Maybe it's the flu. Maybe it's pneumonia. You don't know. So it's hard. It's difficult. It's a challenge for us to stay in the house. However, it's important for us to stay in the house. We have a responsibility as a generation. Like, we have got to flatten this curve, and it is so important that y'all, we do anything possible to just stay in the house. Just stay home. The COVID-19 cases today is April the 27th, have gone up between when they reopened the economy when they started opening stuff on Sunday. It got worse. Now, it could be because they did more testing, which is great. So maybe that's why the cases have gone up. It's almost 10,000 cases here in the state of Tennessee of Corona-19 or COVID-19 or Rona, Miss Rona, whatever you want to call it, coronavirus. It's all, it's a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot at one time, and we're nearing 10,000 cases, and the death toll is almost to 200. There were 3 other deaths of the coronavirus today. So I don't know what it is that's caused it, the case of positive testing to skyrocket so quickly. There may be things that the people aren't telling us. We can just go with what we have available. I'm not going to guess. I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to give you any conspiracy theories. I'm just going to give you the facts. And the facts are this. The COVID-19 is not going anywhere anytime soon. We're probably going to be in the house quarantining, self-isolating. If you are really concerned about public safety, then you're going to be quarantining and self-isolating more than likely the rest of this year. Let's just be honest. That's what it's looking like is going to happen. And honestly, if that's going to keep people safe, then that's okay. You have to think about other people because it may not even affect you. You may be asymptomatic, whatever. You may not even get a test, and you may not know. And it's so many different factors that the whole reopening of the economy, it cannot be a priority. Our priority has got to be keeping people safe, and helping sick people. We need to get materials out to our healthcare workers. We need to help our essential workers. So that's our grocery store workers, our federal employees, the post office, the delivery people. If you're getting people stuff delivered to your house, please tip these folks. The gas people at the gas stations, your call centers. You call your bank, you call your cell phone provider, you call your cable company, you call your internet company. Those people, you need to treat them with respect because you know what? They're probably working at home and they're probably just as stressed as you are, if not more, because they're having to hear all this yakety yak in their ear. And then they're having to take care of their kids, and they're having to take care of their husband, they're having to take care of their girlfriend, they're having to take care of all these other facets in life. And then they got someone talking to them crazy because if you're dealing with coronavirus, but your internet ain't working, so you're going to go off and be mean to them. It's a lot. And if you're in that industry, bless you. I say all that to say, please make smart decisions. And only do what you need to do if it's absolutely necessary. Mask up to your nose, around your mouth. Gloves, keep them on. When you're driving, take them off because you've been touching things. You have to think. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. When you bring things in from the house, wipe it down. I have a bottle full of Clorox and water mixed together, and I spray that off. Spray whatever comes in my house off before it even comes in. Food, anything from a restaurant, anything from a grocery store, If you can take it out of its original container and put it into something else, do that. You just gotta be, we have to be smart. We have to make smarter decisions. Take care of one another. Be kind to one another. And listen to the science. Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York, had a really interesting take on it.
They can say unemployment insurance isn't enough. I get it. Even with the $600 check and the $1,200 check and the unemployment insurance benefit is not enough. I understand the economic hardship. We all feel it. The question is, what do you do about it? And do you put public health at risk? And do you drive up the number of deaths for it? Because you have no idea how to reopen now.
So they're saying that, is there a fundamental right to work if the government can't get me the money when I need it? Is there a fundamental right
you want to go to
work?
work? Go take a job as an essential worker. Do it tomorrow. Right? You're working.
I am.
You're an essential worker. So go take a job as an essential worker.
But the people aren't hiring because of the
No, there are
pandemic.
people hiring. You can get a job as an essential worker. So now you can go.
And they are. Kroger is hiring. If you need work, you can find work. We're in this together. We're in this together. And just don't give up. Don't give up. Stick with it. Do your best to practice physical distancing from people. Don't go places you don't have to go. Don't do no booty calls. My God. It ain't worth it to go out for a booty call. And it ain't worth it for them to be in the middle of something and sneeze, whatever. Because I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. And stay safe. Just stay safe. This reopening of the economy, it's a test. And I don't want y'all to fail the test. So just stay in the house as much as you can. Pray, meditate. This is my meditation layer. I come in here, do yoga, I pray, I got my crystals, I got my candles, I have my incense. So you have to do what you need to do. Journal, writing, whatever it is, but make it healthy and make it a practice. Exercise, talk on the phone, FaceTime, vlog, create content. You don't have to be working out every day. Don't let nobody pressure you to do something that you don't think you need to do. Do what you need to do for you. As long as you stay in the house and stay safe. I love you guys. Peace. Love. Okay, bye.